everybody, welcome to Southern Life. This is Katie and I got Jose with me. And we are in Fort Myers, the beautiful city of palms. It's a beautiful morning, very early in the morning. And y'all can see all the palm trees here in Fort Myers, what our city is known for.
City of Palms.
Mm-hmm.
Like a cute one.
Yes. I know everybody was happy to see Poopy in the latest video. Mm-hmm. He is enjoying his time here in Florida. I have to tear him away from drinking vats of Cuban coffee every day.
What is that?
Alfa Romeo.
Oh yeah, with Italian.
Yeah.
Italiano.
Italian.
Luigi.
You know when you're not awake because you haven't had... I had coffee, but it wasn't coffee. It was coffee, but it wasn't enough. Yeah.
Work crews. Going to work.
That's Fort Myers for you. There's a lot of people that work here.
Landscaping, construction.
Mm-hmm. Yes. You want to work here for very little pay? If you want to work for very little pay and have expensive stuff around you, this is the place for you.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, you get down there to Fort Myers.
You get your $10 an hour job.
According to Zillow,
Yeah.
Fort Myers will increase 70% in real estate in the next year.
I see it decreasing 70%.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, how is that even possible? According to Zillow, if you look it up on Zillow, Zillow thinks that Fort Myers is going to appreciate 70%.
Zillow thinks a lot of things.
Well, their stock is down in half. They were at $202 a stock. Now they're at like $89 a stock. Like
They thought our old house was worth $400,000.
Yeah, that never happened.
Yeah.
Our house in Naples.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they thought the house in Naples was worth $230,000.
Yeah.
So their prediction is that the Fort Myers real estate market is going to go up 70%. That means that like the house that we're renting now will be worth $600,000 in less than a year. Our landlord will make a $400,000 profit.
I don't even think the landlord sees that happening.
I don't see that happening. That's insane.
Yeah.
Like Boise, Idaho did that.
Yeah.
Because the Californians were moving there. Do you really think that this is going to be the next come up?
Well, I see a lot of things that would probably hurt this area going on right now. Like, we're not having it right now.
Yep.
But this area is prone to getting red tide.
Yeah. I mean, that's why, like, on the East Coast, lots are going for $100,000 on the East Coast.
Yeah.
But it seems like Fort Myers, the red tide's moved a little bit further north now.
Yeah.
So it's possible. Look at the wheels.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I see it.
It's all speculation.
Yeah.
It's all speculation.
Everything's speculation. I do see it coming down a little bit. Maybe not as much as crash-wise, but I do see it coming down a little bit. Because when there's no demand, when there's a lot of stuff on the market and it's not moving, prices drop.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is it really gonna happen?
Yeah.
All these YouTubers, every single day, I get like 5 or 6 YouTubers. All they talk about is
crash.
It's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen tomorrow. It's gonna happen Friday, and nothing happens. I have noticed kind of a correction of some sort locally.
Yeah.
A slowdown in bidding. Starting to see some price decreases in lots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's starting to look more normal.
Yeah.
You know?
It's probably just gonna level out to what it usually is.
But here's the thing about like a market crash. Who's taking the loss? That's a good question. Who's going to take a loss? Investors aren't going to take a loss.
Nope.
Banks aren't going to take a loss. I'm not going to take a loss. Like that lot that we just bought in Fort Myers. I'm not taking a loss on it.
No.
If it doesn't sell,
I'll just hold on to it.
I'll just hold on to it. People from 2005 are still holding on to their lots. Some are starting to drop them.
Yeah.
They're getting half what they paid for it because they need the money right now for something. But who's taking these losses? Because for there to be a crash, somebody's got to lose. Who's going to lose? Investors? Who's taking a loss? In 2007, 2005, 2006, 2007, when all that stuff happened back then, somebody took a loss. Okay. New building going up right there? Right back then, somebody took a loss. But who is taking a loss now? Because in order for you to have a crash, somebody's got to take a loss. Who's it going to be? Who do you see right now taking a loss? People don't take losses. If somebody's got a car for sale and it doesn't sell, they just hold on to it.
Yeah.
If somebody has a house and it doesn't sell, they just hold on to it. Remember, like, in order for there to be a loss, somebody's got to take a loss. Somebody's got to say, okay, you know what? I'm taking this loss. I don't see people in this area taking losses.
No.
Maybe like foreign investors will get kicked out. Chinese and like, you know, like I think 5 or 10% of the real estate in Fort Myers is owned by foreign investors.
Yeah.
I could see like all those Chinese companies dropping their investments in Fort Myers.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be like, it's going to be a section of the market that's going to, but people are going to take those losses off the bat. Like nobody's going to sit on that. Like they're going to absorb that right away. Because there's still a lot of people who are holding on to their money because they think things are going to crash. So there are people whose strategy is liquidity right now.
Yeah.
So it's like, at what point? I don't know. And like, yeah, let's say right now lots drop in half. A lot that's worth 10,000 sells for 5,000. Okay. That's not going to sit in the market for 30 days.
No.
That's going to fly off the market.
Yeah.
Because all these people that have been holding on to their money, waiting for that to happen, now they're going to jump on it.
Yep.
So I don't know if in fact we're going to have that situation. And I think all these realtors that are just talking garbage, you know, they're just going on there saying there's going to be a crash, it's going to be a crash. They're just banking off YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one called Epic Economist. They're just a complete fraud. I mean, every single day the world's coming to win on that channel, you know? Trash up. These are the good ones. In this type of neighborhood? Oh yeah, it's going to be good stuff. This is where you find, like, antiques. You see the type of neighborhood this is? You think they had garbage inside the house? Or good stuff?
I'm not seeing the goodies.
You don't know? Do you think a house like that's got garbage inside of it or good stuff? What's a house worth right on McGregor? $600,000 house? I'm going to dig right through that garbage pile, bro. You think, look at that garbage pile. Do you think a house on McGregor, what's that, a $700,000 house? You think they're going to have 3 sheep? That's good stuff in there. You keep them in a crate for me.
Yeah. So, what round? We're doing things in town. I actually went to high school here in Fort Myers. I went up to Cypress Lake. Cypress Lake is pretty good school. It wasn't bad when I went to it. So it's a good school. There was the Center of the Arts at the school. It's good. I went to Dunbar for a while. It wasn't as good. So he's picked something out. So, of course, he's already picked
The
something.
frame alone's worth some good money.
Okay.
On this one.
So he's picked
Just
his.
that frame's worth some money.
Okay. He's picking more stuff out. I guarantee we'll go home with half a truckload, at least. I'm guessing he's very determined today. Let's see if I can do this. I'm trying to get him an appointment, but it does not look like it's happening. At least not yet. Ah, he discovered there's one in front. It's gonna be a while, people. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on right now that could change. But don't be too worried about it. If you need a house, figure it out. It'll drop a little bit, probably. Because there's not crazy buying. People are settling in. People aren't fleeing out of places other than California. So it's gonna slow down a bit. But even with California, it's gonna probably slow down a little bit. So he looks excited and determined. Let's see, what's he up to? He will look through the stuff. Oh, we found some really cool stuff. We found a paint company's ideas of what it would be in the year 2000 from the 1960s. And that was really, really interesting. Because it was like the most R-word prediction I had ever seen in my life. Yeah, you find some interesting stuff. We found jewelry. It's always good when you find stuff like that. It's interesting. Lots of it's interesting stuff you can find. Especially when older people pass away, you get some interesting stuff. Never had one that failed.
That's an actual painting.
Hmm?
That's an actual painting. Yeah, that's an actual painting. The rest of it looks disgusting.
Okay.
Is there garbage there around here?
I don't know.
I used to pick this neighborhood. Is that house for sale? This neighborhood is really good if it's garbage day. I bet we could probably make $100 just off picking antiques and stuff around here. This neighborhood is really good for antiques.
Yeah.
Remember last time we picked this neighborhood? I think we were on vacation or something. We drove through here and it was a garbage day.
Yeah.
And we made like $100 just driving through here.
Yeah.
So if you see any garbage piles, keep an eye out down the streets.
Okay.
And if you see any large piles, we'll stop and look at them.
Yeah.
Especially now that people start coming back. Like, we do this a lot.
Yeah.
What day is this week? Friday?
Yeah.
Now when people start coming back from up north, eventually in the next few months, people start coming back from up north and they start clearing their houses. And the stuff you find out here is incredible.
Oof, I love the. I've always loved pink painted
This
house
neighborhood,
of pastels.
this neighborhood here
Mm-hmm.
is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Off of McGregor. Like if I ever had like ballin' type of money, I'd live here.
Yeah.
Like one of these old, like my dream home would be one of these houses here. One of these old houses that's been perfectly kind of restored or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of work here in Fort Myers, let me tell you. It's just a competitive market, but there is a lot of work. Look at this house right here, baby. I don't like these newer houses. I'd like to live like one of these old houses here.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Edison Ford have a house around here somewhere?
Yeah,
not too far.
Downtown.
Not too far from here. Yeah, this neighborhood's the bomb, bro. That picture frame. When we slide through Bonita, we'll take it to the antique store, but we get something for that.
Yeah.
It's framed like properly and everything. Like, it's got like its little stamp and everything.
Ooh, I love those.
These people that they're up north, when they come back, the best picking ever. I mean, I've lived in Florida about 20 years now, and the best picking has always been in Fort Myers Beach, when the people from up north start coming back.
Yeah.
Anything interesting there? It's just like normal.
Yeah.
When these people from up north, they come back and they start to clean out stuff that they got sitting around, or remember this big tree that fell last time we were here? When these people come back, bro, the picking is good.
Yeah.
There's a YouTube channel that all he does is scrap, and he's got like 500,000 subscribers.
We should.
Start uploading our trash outs and stuff to this channel. His channel is called like Junk something. I can't remember what it's called, but he's got like and he scraps out an old truck.
Yeah.
And I bet you he's probably making like $5,000 a month by now off YouTube. He's just every day he uploads his trash outs, and he picks. He actually scraps. Is that a raccoon or a cat?
Where? Oh.
Underneath that.
Cat.
Or we could live stream our picking at night. But the thing is, our neighborhood isn't too where we live now. They don't throw out good stuff like that.
No.
But these neighborhoods here, they're fancier.
Yeah.
Because the area where we live is expensive, but it's like middle class expensive. But the people that get rid of like a $500 painting and just put it out by the curb, that's not like middle class type of stuff. That's like rich people. Well, there's years where we've made $3,000 or $4,000 off of one pick. Just one, like, see that garbage pile right there? You just see a bunch of old garbage bags. Okay, you pick through that stuff. Like shamelessly just go through there and pick through. Like I've been through here Fort Myers Beach, and I've seen like a trash out where somebody died. You can tell it's like an older person that passed away. I'd go in there, and I would load up every single one of those black bags. Imagine what a lot like this would be worth here. Right on the water. I think if like the market crashes, though, people are going to be paying attention to houses a lot. And what I want to muscle into is lots, not so much houses, but lots.
Yeah.
I want to muscle into land because it's less competitive and there's less people paying attention to it. Like when housing starts blowing up, everybody starts buying houses and stuff. Nobody's going to be paying attention to empty lots. It's just going to be like those are going to be the crumbs left over that people aren't going to pay attention to. Like, how many people like in the Naples and the estates made a killing off of lots in Lehigh, Golden Gate Estates and stuff like that? You remember Elias?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in years. He bought lots in like Lehigh and the Golden Gate Estates for like $1,000, $3,000. People were laughing at him why are you buying his land, stupid. Like, people were literally laughing at him because he put all his money into that, and he sold the lots for like 25. He had like 4 or 5 of them or something. Anyways, he made a killing on those lots, 2x4s. That made you rich about a month ago.
Yeah.
Remember we were trying to build that shit in Alabama, and like 2x4 were like $8 to $12 for a 2x4?
Yeah.
Like, what the crap? And it's weird because, like, right now, if you go to Fort Myers or Naples, a 2x4 is like $3, right?
Yeah.
But in Alabama, I think they were still $12, like at a local shop, because they bought them at those ridiculously high prices. So now they still got some for those prices. Ooh, look at the. So like right now, if you were in Alabama, you go to one of those like mom and pop places. If they got stuff for sale, keep an eye on these streets, baby, please. I want to see your head turning when you go on these roads. If you go to one of those mom and pop places that sells plywood or whatever, well, they pay those outrageous prices for it, so they're still trying to like sell it for $12 a 2x4. And the people that live in those places, they don't know any better, so they pay. Was that by the curb, that weird thing that I saw?
What weird thing?
You didn't see it?
It was like a little basin.
Yeah, was that garbage? Let's find out.
I think it was someone's garbage can.
I don't know. Maybe it was like somebody's mailbox. Because that would be a few $100 to the right person. This is what we used to do when we lived in Naples. We would just drive around looking for stuff to sell. See somebody with garbage in their front yard. We'd be like, hey, I'll get $100. I'll haul that away. And like that. That's literally how we made a living. Like we would just freestyle. And it's nice because you don't have like that pressure of a 9-to-5 job. You can just go out there and, you know, make it however. There's always a way to make it. It was fun. It was like stress free. Or, oh, what's going on? I almost ran you over, lady. Are you stupid? The dog was nowhere near me. The dog was nowhere near me, but you almost ran out in front of. You almost hurt yourself, and then she didn't check to see if I saw her, and I almost didn't. The dog was nowhere near the truck, but she ran out in front of the truck for the dog. And she didn't check to see if I saw her. She just ran out in front of me. These people, bro. The dog was I would have never. The dog was nowhere near the road. Like literally, the dog is smarter than she is. Yeah. The dog. There's a garbage truck right here. The garbage guys, they hated it, but yeah, we actually did that. It was nice. It was like a stress-free way to make $1. We would just drive around on garbage day. Let's see if this guy's gonna let us through. Is he aggressive? No, he's not gonna let us through. Okay. He owns the road. He's got a bigger truck than me. Hey, I'm working too, buddy. No, it's not so. He's not gonna let us through. His job is more important than ours. Is this a little kid's playset? Is that in good shape? No, they're in bad shape. Anything good in that pile, or does it look like demolition?
It just looks grubby. It's like old boxes and stuff.
It doesn't look good. But yeah, we used to freestyle pick, man, and we do great over here. We do great. I mean, there's days where we'd find, there's years where we, one single pick that didn't. He's not gonna even give us a chance, bro. He's not gonna let us come. There's days where one single pick. I'm just gonna go past him. He's not letting us. He's really not letting us come off. There's days where one single pick, just out of luck, one single pick would be like the mother load. $3,000 worth of stuff. Inside boxes. You gotta know what you're looking for. And after 20 years of picking, you figure out, what's good.
Yeah.
I saw something weird over here that caught my eye. What is this? Is that somebody's mailbox? It's like one of those store shelves. They're not gonna pick that up.
No.
That's commercial. They're not gonna pick that up. They might if the garbage guy's not a jerk. Anyways, yeah, picking can be very good. Picking can be good. You just come out, no rush. See what people are getting rid of on the garbage day. Know what you're looking for. And it's kind of like a hobby in a sense.
Yeah.
But you're also making money at it. At 9, it's 9:06. Do the thing. Go do it off of my phone. See if you can get in there. trying to get a business license, but it's by appointments. I need to get back to work. I'm tired of this routine I got now. I want to start working again. Gotta pull my business licenses and start moving again. Find a fictitious name. Start a business, but you can't start a business without a business license. You can't get a business license without an appointment. You used to just be able to walk in and say, okay, I want my business license. $60, there you go, we'll make some money. Not anymore. La trompeta. And try, I think if we keep it under $3,500 in profit, we don't even have to report it this year, right? If for the rest of this year, if we make less than $3,500, we don't have to report it, right? Let's say we start a business now, and we make less than $3,500 in the beginning of the year, then you don't have to report it, right? When you go to apply for a business, when you go to pay taxes on a business, if your business made less than $3,500, you don't have to report it. I'll purposely try not to make $3,500. I'll just take a few jobs. That's what sucks about moving too. Now when you go to do your taxes, you got taxes for Alabama, you got taxes for Florida.
The soonest I can get you in is the 7th.
Okay. Remember what you did last time?
I'm doing it.
Watch your little tone of voice. The hell up, conmigo. Keep doing it over and over. Remember what happened last time? Just keep doing it over and over again, and eventually it'll give you a different day. Oh my! Just keep doing it. Eventually, something will pop up. Hey, there's a garage sale. Maybe they got fishing poles. And a garage sale around here is a real garage sale. You know, like people they say they're doing a garage sale, but they do it every weekend. So the stuff that's there, it's all like stuff that hasn't sold in months of yard sales. It's garbage. Oh man,
what's wrong with you?
Right there.
So?
Hide it, bro.
There's nothing to hide.
You know, this stuff.
Jose.
Yeah. There's nothing to hide.
Grow up.
So where's the yard sale? This person's picking. Look at all the stuff they got in the car. They're doing the same thing we are. Except for they have a very economical vehicle. Where's his yard sale? Oh, that way. Okay, but I see some stuff at the end of the road here I want to check out. This neighborhood is so pretty. And the houses, they're not gigantic. I bet they're at least $500,000 or $600,000 houses. But they're not gigantic. They're just like, you know, they were, well, that one is. Wow, that's a gigantic house. See these cabinets? Anything good in there? It's just cabinets. Like, that's for sale. I bet you with this view, these are like $700,000, $800,000, maybe even more than that. These are gonna be really expensive houses just because of the view. Gorgeous. Formado. Look at that bridge over there. Love it. Love it. Cape Coral on the other side. Look at the size of that thing. That's a mansion. But the rest of these houses are small.
Yeah.
And the neighborhood has a lot, other than this gigantic crap right here.
Yeah.
Overall, the neighborhood's got great vibes because it's an expensive neighborhood, great views. But these houses were built like in the 70s and 80s when people weren't as ostentatious as they are now. So the houses are reasonably sized. It has like a neighborhood feel to it. You know what I mean? They have an ATV in front of their house here in this neighborhood, and a boat. It's in the mango tree. That's so redneck. Love it, man. So where's this yard sale? This way? These signs are confusing. Where's this yard sale at?
Where the umbrellas are.
Here. Oh, I see it. It might be a real yard sale. Yeah, it might be a real. Or this is, no, they got it set up a lot. See, they got tables and stuff. So this may be one of those like. Let me check it out. Maybe it's not. If it's those people that do like yard sales every week, those are garbage.
That looks very commercial.
It looked commercial. Let me just check it out. But if it is one of those like where they do one every single week, those yard sales are usually trash. And that's what that one looked like. But
yeah,
I'm surprised in a neighborhood like this they're doing that though. You know, don't you have to even like pull permits to have a yard sale around here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.